Salutations, people. You're watching ARTV. I go by the name of Tay Chaplin, content creator, AV God, Sorcerer Supreme, and you are watching Bants with Tay. Be back. Yeah. It's been a long week. Last week we gave you some more STC vibes, but this week we're back. And we're back with some good stuff. A lot of stuff has happened. First thing I'd like to talk about is the fact that Super Eagles has played. We have our new jerseys and we won, guys.
No, we didn't win.
What? Yeah, no, we didn't. Didn't we get it too?
No. You can't say what? If anyone is looking to buy me one of these jerseys, I read they're like £120. So, while I was gone, Pusha T dissed Drake off his album, Daytona, and then Drake replied with a Duppy freestyle, and then all hell broke loose. So I'm going to break it down step by step. And we're going to talk more about that in the music section, but man, listen, this beef stuff is great for hip-hop. I wish Nigerian artists would have more beef, man. By the way, Kanye West still tops the charts. With all the beefing, with all the MAGA hats and everything, it just shows you how fickle the world is and that attention is what really matters, unfortunately. On the positive side, something really weird happened. So people are searching for Ye on iTunes, Apple Music, Spotify, and what they're now coming across is Burna Boy's like Yeah song of his album. Yeah. Like that's literally what Burna Boy is like. Yeah. Do you know what that is like? One of the most pleasant things that Kanye West has done this year. You know, and then like obviously Burna Boy had to come and say thank you. He's bumping the album and he's like, yo, thanks Kanye, because apparently it's about 200% increase in streams. 200%. That's a moolah. It also reminded me of the fact that Wizkid just sold out the O2. 20,000 people. Yo, guys, listen. Drama or not, Tiwa Savage or not, Wizkid is breaking down barriers. He's doing great things. He dropped an album last year. He's dropping another album this year. He's really breaking the mold on Nigerian artists dropping one album and then waiting for 5 years. So, can we have another round of applause for Wizkid, please? Oh, also, the album is called Made in Lagos. I'm here with my guy, Barely Any Hooks.
Wow.
What you saying, my G?
Good, my G.
How you feeling, man?
I'm feeling good, man. I love this crowd.
Man, great vibrations, man. You know what it is. With the whole Drake, Pusha T beef thing, are you on one side, any other side, or?
God damn it, man. Damn it, Pusha! Like, are you doing this to me?
God damn it.
Like, I've been, listen, because the truth is, like, I mean, Pusha came with facts, and at the end of the day, when it comes to, like, rap beef, I guess, like, facts always kind of outweigh like the overall like wittiness of things, you know? Yeah. But like it wasn't necessarily like one of them damning facts, like low key, like because apparently like it was an open secret him having a kid. Yeah. So like there's that element that people can consider. Just like, oh, so we didn't know. So all the other quote unquote cool kids guys, you know, like there's that element that I think is coming into play in this as well.
You know, I think it's like what he was trying to do is just like assassinate Drake's like ladies man character. You understand? Like now Drake can't come forward and be like,
time to do it.
Listen, I mean, and then she released texts, and he was like, "Yo, get a, I don't like saying that word. Like get a, just like get rid of the baby." And she was like, "No," and he was like, "Fuck you." Yeah, Drake, exactly that face. That's scary.
It's scary.
Yeah.
I feel like there's a discussion that should have happened somewhere in between there that like maybe should have happened, maybe it did happen, like we're not privy to it, but like I feel like there's some back and forth that needed to have gone before any of that like texting side like got to stuff. Because I felt like that was the moment that everything was, I don't know, man, people react too weirdly in the moment.
Yeah. Dude, did you listen to the Kanye album?
Like I lived with it for like the day it came out. Like I walked with it in the morning. Came back, I was bumping it. Yeah. I switched to Pusha to clear my palate.
Gotcha.
If that made any sense, but like,
keeping it good.
I was keeping it good for a hot minutes. Like that's the energy I feel right now. Like, but like Kanye shit was, and like I don't know. I mean, there's a broader thing of like the controversies and everything that he didn't, probably didn't mention. I think he mentioned like one of these interviews on like Big Boy, something about like he there was a revamped energy like in the moment of something that came back to him, and like after he had to redo the whole thing, even after the TMZ stuff, he had to like go back and be like, all right, I'm gonna take this part out because I know this is not like, you don't want to add this kind of energy out into the universe in this time frame, like in this space. I don't want to do that. So like there are elements of those things where like the things that he said about Trump and MAGA, like which I feel, even though like obviously like they were very damning.
Watch your step now.
Yeah. They're very damning. No, they're very damning. But I feel like at some point in time, like, as has happened like rather frequently, people might find human beings have a way of like being very water-like with how they swim around the stuff.
Yeah, 100%.
So is the reconciliation might not entirely be off the table. That's what
FAX, right? Just come with the facts.
Yeah,
that's all, right?
True.
And like if you're going to say that, I understand, like because I feel that way about African Americans sometimes.
Yeah.
Where it's just like you shouldn't focus too much on the slavery and focus too much on the liberation. You understand? Like Martin Luther King, towards the ending of his life, he was fighting for reparations. You understand?
Yeah.
Fighting for black wealth, African American wealth. But someone told me once that like, people can only do one great thing in their life, and Kanye has done like multiple great things, so I shouldn't put the pressure on him. The fact is that, it's more about us now.
So you're saying,
we need to step up and like do the things that people, because you can't wait for him to keep on changing the game and to give you a chance. We have to make a chance. You have a deck of cards. What's up with that?
Yeah. Oh, you want to play a game? All right,
let's go.
The thing is, you pick a card. Okay. You don't say what the question is. Okay. You react to it, and I guess nobody guesses, but you kind of just like feel through what your answer is for, like what the vibration might be. So whatever the question might be, so go for it.
This one.
Yeah. All right. Nobody gets to see the card.
Okay. 100%. 100%. Like I feel like that's actually like my default setting. I'm an introvert. And which means that I just enjoy, like when I spend time with people, I have to go home and recharge my battery. So it's definitely like the most important thing. Yeah. Can anyone guess like what the question is? Yeah.
I swear, I
On playlist 4, what we do is that we curate music to a particular vibe, mood, situation. Just see how it fits, right? Today we're talking about Sauce Kid, and we're talking about Nigerian rap, and I feel like Sauce Kid can revive Nigerian rap.
I think he's got it in him, man. Sauce Kid has always had, the name is fitting, let's put it that way. Like, he's always kind of had, it's been a swag situation for him, and he's always put it in like every single song. Like I didn't used to pay attention mad to like the lyrics at first, because I was just feeling like his whole, like the persona and everything. And then he actually puts bars in his shit, so I'm just like,
he does.
He does. That connects.
And I feel like when he comes, he'll give life to like rappers like Straffiti.
There's a whole new energy.
There are a lot of new rappers that just don't have like the the dynamic and everything. And let me tell you something. Sauce Kid. Saucy. Listen, first of all, the first track, Iba. That one
still blows my mind.
Ironically, that song is actually like a remix of a Remy Ma song.
Of the Remy Ma, and I was like, I don't know if people, I felt like people didn't get that when it first came out, which was kind of weird, because I'm like, the Remy Ma song was like already banging enough.
See, I look too good to be crushing you, and I look too good to be loving you. You know I look way too good to be stuck with you.
But like, he took it and just took it.
He switched it up, man.
Like, I don't think of Remy Ma, man. No offense to Remy, but like, sizzle.
Yeah. So number 1, Sauce Kid, your body, but somebody, baby.
Somebody, boo boo, your body, somebody, boo boo, your body, somebody, boo boo.
Yeba, somebody. Then the remix, you're like, yeba, swagger. Do me. His ad-libs are crazy. Following that, number 2, I would have to say is He Done the Mad. He done the mad. Done the mad.
Done the mad. Done the mad. Done the mad. Done the mad. The mad. The mad.
Number 3, it has to be like a double one. So number 3 on that G.
Dash on that G, control G, on that G, control G, dash on that G, control G.
Then number 4.
Oh yeah, Joe, Liva. Oh yeah, Joe, Liva.
Toski reminds me of Jadakiss with the consistent energy.
Yeah,
you know,
in that vein.
like
I feel like
listen, and it's like his flows is one of those stubborn flows, like Skepta-esque, doesn't really change. Same thing. I hope he comes in the game and he does something that I feel like no artist has done, which is kind of break another lane rather than just like the Afrobeats lane. We need something a bit more like, you know.
I feel like this is the time for him to do it. Like, if he's really trying to do it, I mean, he's out now, you know. So the scene is ripe for that kind of energy, dog. Like, Sinzo's always had like that space, but then by the time he does it in the new, like with fresh ears and like with fresh minds to like try and push through stuff, like it's a different animal.
Would you do a feature?
Like, shit, how much you talking?
My guy. Yeah. So you have something new coming out.
Yeah.
What is it called?
Vibrations Clearly. It's already out. Actually, it's on all platforms. Check it out. It's dope. It's an energy.
Bants, Vibrations Clearly, man.
You know.
Guys, that has been Playlist 4. You know what it is, bro.
Yo.
Any last words for the camera?
Yeah, Barely Any Hook, all platforms. Vibrations Clearly is out, all platforms. Find me on all platforms. Follow my Instagram, same thing. Twitter, same thing. Hit me up. Vibrations Clearly. Check it out. Ask me about the cars, yeah? It's good.
That's right. This has been Bants with Tay. Guys, I will talk to you guys later. Wakanda forever. All right.
Sick.
My guy. Nice one.